This is Hope Reactor. Today we bring you the surprising connection between Israel's founding hero, Joseph Trumpeldor, and Japan. He is remembered as the one-armed soldier, but the turning point of his life came during his captivity in Japan. In 1880, a Jewish boy was born in the Caucasus region of the Russian Empire. His name was Joseph Trumpeldor. At that time, Jews in Russia suffered discrimination in education, jobs, and even where they were allowed to live. Hoping to gain acceptance, Joseph chose the path of the military, believing that if he proved himself as a soldier, society might respect him. Then came the Russo-Japanese War. Amid fierce battles at Port Arthur, Trumpeldor was hit by artillery fire and lost his left arm. For most, it would mean retirement. But Joseph insisted on returning to the front lines and continued to fight with his comrades. "I may have lost an arm, but I am still a soldier." That determination inspired many around him. In 1905, Port Arthur finally fell. Tens of thousands of Russian soldiers surrendered, and Joseph Trumpeldor was among them. Here his life took a dramatic turn. The prisoners were sent to camps in Japan. Unlike in Europe, Japan followed international law strictly and treated prisoners with dignity. Clean bedding, sufficient food, and medical care were provided. Even as enemies, their humanity was respected. For Trumpeldor, who had lived his life as a persecuted Jew in Europe, this was a shock. To be recognized as a human being, even here, in an enemy country, it was both a joy and a deep confusion. In the camp, he naturally became a leader among fellow prisoners. He negotiated with the Japanese commandant to establish a classroom. Soon, he was teaching literacy, arithmetic, history, and geography. Education gave his comrades hope and light in a time of despair. He also worked to preserve Jewish traditions. For the Passover festival, the camp even allowed equipment to bake unleavened bread. In a foreign land, as a captive enemy soldier, his culture and faith were still respected. This experience planted something profound in him. In Europe, their culture was trampled. In Japan, it was honored. It felt like a dream. Yet he also realized the dignity of a people cannot rely on others' kindness. It must be protected by our own hands. After captivity, Trumpeldor returned home and threw himself into the Zionist movement. He believed the Jewish people must build their own land and defend themselves. The foundation of that belief was shaped in Japan's prisoner camps. During World War I, he once again volunteered, leading Jewish units into battle despite his disability. And in 1920, at a small village called Tel Hai, near the Lebanon border, he was mortally wounded while defending his comrades. His final words still echo in Israel today. "To die for one's homeland is a good way to die." Joseph Trumpeldor, the one-armed Jewish soldier who discovered dignity and the power of education in Japan's prisoner camps and carried that lesson into the struggle for his people's future. Behind his story stands a chapter of Japanese history, the choice to extend humanity even to enemy soldiers. It is a moment Japan can truly be proud of. This was Hope Reactor.